I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest.
Alright, is this thing on? Good, because there's a lot of things I gotta get off my chest. What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy imKingKenneth, back from another video. And today, yet again, we gotta talk about AI. Because quite frankly, it's getting worse. And it's only been a few months since that video came out, but yet that video is already starting to age well. Because in case you didn't know, AI influencers and AI content is on the rise. And while I already talked about the potential dangers of AI in the last video, I will for the most part specifically talk about AI content, AI thumbnails, and how it could potentially change the future of YouTube. And how I personally feel about it, of course. So with all that being said, let's not waste any more time, head straight to the video. Alright, so like I said, AI content has been a thing for a while now, but it's just now becoming more realistic and as a result more scary. If you go on social media right now on any platform, all you see is AI content. If you go on Twitter specifically, you will see AI influencers, whether it's street interviews, mukbangs, or just in general, AI generated black people. And if you don't believe me, check these videos out.
Hey y'all, welcome to my first mukbang. I am having a delicious seafood boil with king crab. It's so good.
Honestly, the biggest red flag is when the guy believes in the prompt theory. Like, really? We came from prompts? Wake up, man.
Y'all, this is about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth it. Nah, this hit no different.
What's one move with AI that makes haters go crazy every time?
Oh, y'all gotta give him that. This is wild. It's over. We are cooked on that thread. You get me?
Here on Dover Beach, and it looks like a boat is arriving with approximately 40 males.
Excuse me, where did you come from?
I come from Afghanistan. I visit my cousin in Liverpool.
Excuse me, what are your plans here in the UK?
I have plan to work, Deliveroo.
Why did you leave France?
I leave France because the UK government give me money and new phone.
What did you come to the UK for?
I come to UK to get free house.
How much did you pay to come to England?
I pay 5,000 euro, yes.
Where are your wife and children?
My wife working in call center in India and my son make Nike boots. I come to England to open shop.
Like I said in the previous video, I don't mind AI just because artificial intelligence has advanced technology for decades. But it becomes a problem when people use it for commercial purposes, not for personal use, or use it as a tool to help the process. But now people are being lazy and are using AI to do the work for them. I don't know what your homepage is, but if you go on YouTube, sometimes you'll see AI generated thumbnails, AI generated videos, or just AI generated channels, or channels with AI content. And it's pretty much unavoidable no matter how much you try. Like I think every big YouTuber has bots, and every niche has at least one AI channel. Like I said, it's very ridiculous. And for me, while I do want technology to advance and help people, when you use AI in a way that inadvertently or advertently creates less jobs for creative people, actually creators will get phased out by AI. And when you set that precedent for entertainment, this will also go towards 9-to-5 jobs. And while personal things won't happen anytime soon, I won't be surprised if it does happen, especially with the way how social media pretty much has a vice grip on society and how movies you've seen in the past pretty much predict its future. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Like I said, while we could all go all day about how content creation isn't the same anymore, but I'm not really going to do that here because one, I already did a video about that a month ago, and two, while we don't agree with it, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Google and YouTube is a business, and if YouTube was the same way it was back in the day, many people would have a full-time career as a YouTuber, or even as a part-time career, and YouTube would probably be out of business if it was the same year 20 years ago now. Why do you think Vine shut down? One of the reasons as to why Vine shut down was because Vine was paying the creators, and because of that, their creators went on YouTube. You know, Logan Paul, Ben Rivera, King Batch, the Soaring Power, all of them were Vine stars that eventually became YouTubers, and then just yap about that for no reason too. And the reason why is because it transitions to my next point, AI thumbnails. For those that don't know, over the past weekend, MrBeast pretty much dropped an AI thumbnail builder. It's through MrBeast Chrome extension, ViewSats, which in and of itself is very helpful, as it's very similar to other Chrome extensions such as TubeBuddy, vidIQ, and Social Blade. And I personally use it. And I think every content creator, big or small, pretty much use it as well, or at least something similar. Me personally using AI to help the thumbnails isn't a bad idea. I personally use AI to upscale images, remove image backgrounds to make it PNGs, or just give suggestions about thumbnails. But like I said before, I use it as a tool or a reference. I don't use AI completely to make thumbnails, as I personally take pride in making each thumbnail I make. Like every thumbnail you see on my main channel and my live channel is all made by me. Even though eventually as my channel grows, I will eventually hire a thumbnail designer, descending of editing. With the exception of one video, I edited all my videos, but I will eventually hire an editor. But those are humans doing the work for me, and as long as I do work for my vision, I don't mind it, as they are passionate about it and make money off it, and I am passionate about it and make money off it. And with that, the audience, yes, you the audience, hey, I'm breaking the fourth wall, sees the passion through the screen, the same way you're hearing the passion about this topic I'm talking about right now. But with AI thumbnails, AI videos, and pretty much anything AI created, it pretty much feels soulless, and you could clearly tell it's AI generated. Granted, AI is getting scary to the point that it's hard to tell, but honestly, unless you're a kid or an old person, anybody can tell, bro. I think Gen Z people like myself and millennials can detect it the best, maybe even Gen Alpha. I wouldn't doubt if Gen X people can detect AI as well. But the point of what I'm saying is that AI, while it could be helpful, shouldn't be used for anything and everything. And while you could use it for inspiration, you know damn well people are going to use it to pretty much rip off of others and use that as their thumbnail. And that process takes seconds, while thumbnail designer or just YouTubers take minutes, hours, or even days just to make one thumbnail. Like I know for me personally, it takes like an hour plus to make 3 thumbnails for one video, because I do thumbnail A/B testing. Which, by the way, let me know what the thumbnail you clicked on is. While I personally do not hate mrbeast as a creator or a person, no matter which side you choose to be on, this in general gives him a bad look. And no, I don't think mrbeast ruined YouTube. I said in my evolution of content creation video, but there will always be copycat creators, and mrbeast just set a precedent as to how YouTube content is pretty much highly edited, oversaturated content. And while we could all complain about it, at the end of the day, we're here now, and the machine will always change, and it's up for you to decide whether or not you agree with it and how as a creator you could adapt to the platform. Some choose to have innovative content, while some, like I said, are just clones. Think about how many people nowadays are doing Pop the Bloom videos. They do it because it gets millions of views. It's because they see Arlette doing it very well. Hell, even for commentary channels like mine, while for me personally I have a unique style of editing and content in general, I do look at trending topics and just overall how content is made in order for my channel to thrive. And we have to do it to a certain extent, or else the channel will fail. Even the biggest channels on YouTube have this problem. That's also a lot of people like DDG are going over to Twitch to become streamers, because that's a new wave, and I don't blame them, because it's an easy bag and it's a form of entertainment that is relatively new. But going back to AI though, I don't think AI would take over entertainment, but I do think that companies will use this to not use creators as part of their advertisement. Because why would they pay creators big money when they could just create ads for maybe a few $1,000s and they will probably get the same results? This doesn't apply to just content, because in Hollywood, there's always been concern about how AI and ChatGPT can take writers' jobs, or even filmographers. That's one of the reasons as to why the SAG-AFTRA strike happened. And with content, people use AI to pump out content regularly, all just for money, while some creators like myself are still trying to grind into the system. There's a saying that goes that life is unfair, and it is, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be complacent. If that was the case, that most things in history will still be a thing to this day. I wouldn't be making this video right now if things were the same 100 years ago, or even 50 years ago. And I say that to say, while AI could be scary, as long as we use our voice to show people that we are dissatisfied with AI being used in this way, people will hear this and pull back on it, even if it's just a little bit. Because in entertainment, you aren't making the entertainer rich, you are that are working 9 to 5. So don't let companies or celebrities silence you, because at the end of the day, they wouldn't be rich without you. The same way y'all watching this video right now gives me the platform and the courage to make more videos like this. And overall, while AI has its pros and cons, the cons are very scary and the pros aren't that noticeable to the point that it could outweigh the cons. Like I said, I think AI could help us in the future, but the way companies use this is not helping the case at all. And to me, and anybody that sees through this can see that they're using it just to run their pockets, not to hear the consumer. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I'ma catch y'all later. Join my Discord, by the way, link in the description. Also, follow me on Twitch too, I stream it sometimes. With all that being said though, I'm King Kenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all. Bah!